Will I get it? There's this, but it's nice. I don't like to use it. This is better. And it doesn't always work. It takes a while sometimes. That time it didn't spark, so there's still stuff in the pan there. Same thing. That was my flint. The flint has to be super sharp. Even though it sparks, if it's not sharp, it won't work. And then sometimes the, whatever it's called again, charging hole always needs a poke. Gets dirty easy with all that burning. And then the pan always needs cleaned out. I've only shot it once since we've been here, and it took 5 or so tries. And it was clean. Dag nabbit. Let's put a lot in. Oh, that's too bad. Let's go give it a cleaning already. So yeah, all that crud I have to scrape out of there. There's this fitting. It's for cleaning inside at the bottom, but it works good for in here. So believe it or not, just all the time. Well, not all the time. I had 10 shots last weekend and didn't have a problem. Well, a few problems. I had to do this a couple times, but I don't remember doing it right away. I have this little thing. Let's see. Now, that's the... It comes out with a screwdriver, but there's just a hole in there. So I shouldn't have to clean that already. I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta look at this flint. These are my flints. I have a new one there, too. That's the old one or something. Some of them are the wrong size. So last weekend I was using my brother's tools. His screwdriver head was smaller. We're going to have a problem with that. I can't get into there with this. Oh, I think I have to take the barrel off. I'm going to try and take some more shots first. Quickly tighten that flint. Such a bummer. That one didn't even light. No. See, it's just a lot of hit and miss and putting around, and I have some shots from last weekend I can add. Oh, plus the person that was with me brought up something. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a gun guy. It was a teeth rattler. All right, it looks like I hit it, or I could have hit the dirt around it. The thing puts trenches. I'll show you some trenches from last weekend, some of our shots. That is right where it was sitting. And here's a trench from last weekend in front of that bottle. That's just where the bottle landed from where it was sitting. But that's a last weekend trench. Yeah, I got it. And that trench is from my friend's 50 caliber flintlock. He was trying to hit the rock to get a flattened ball. When I was a teenager, I was a member of the Fish and Game Club in Vernon and a member of a shooting club. And I had my gold in indoor and outdoor shooting, standing, kneeling, and prone. So I'm still a pretty good shot. Am I in view? So I took my first of 3 lessons the other day. Learned a lot. always hit high and to the right. I'm supposed to be aiming low to the left. There's so much to concentrate on. Thinking of so much and forget something else. Oh, you know what? My feet could be better. A little more 45. It's a little better. It's in line, but high. So, same spot. So, if I can just dial that in to the little lower, a lot lower, I guess, than what it's. Geez, you're so busy concentrating all the things you have to remember that you forget where you were really paying attention on watching. So that's like one of the most important things to watch if you really want to get your aim better. A little better. There you go. And remember, I'm a newbie. So, let's try it again. So you gotta make sure they stay twisted on every time. Oh, it just sucks that I'm not consistent. So, any good shots I get are good. I just have to learn what I'm doing on those and keep doing the same thing. There you go. So, geez, where was I aiming? I was aiming about almost the bottom left corner of the whole bag. Oh, see, and I don't know if I was aiming that far over, so I went with a quarter of the way. But I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe I don't know. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I paid attention. So I'm aiming down in the grass. So the ground. I'm aiming about a foot this way off the bag into the dirt. And I'm still, 3 inches from center to the right I have to go. Where was I aiming that way? I don't think quite the corner, left corner. I'll try and remember this time. See, there's grip, the tilt, the line up of the fingers, the proper release, the stretch, the back muscles, the stance, the follow through. So much. Okay, so I'm aiming a quarter over and about a foot away into the dirt. That went high though. Okay, so I think I'm aiming farther to the right than I think. So a third of the way maybe. So I'm going to aim a third of the bag from the left and about a foot out, which is about a foot under from my view. Yeah, okay. I think I've paid attention enough to figure out what I'm doing. You can get a sight for this starting at $15 to, I can't remember how much, it was under 100 I think. He kind of went, but I don't know, I thought it would be good. Okay, see, there you go. Much better. Lots of remembering and paying attention, but nothing's easy and it takes a lot of repetitive. So I bought it in the winter, I think, sometime. Went up 5 or 6 times only, and then, like I said, I had my first lesson the other day, so I haven't shot in months since my first lesson last week. So, you know, it can be easy. It's not a lot, right, already, and so that's good. Let's go up closer and have a look at it. Well, not perfect, but getting better. That's pretty good. So it's all at the most important part, I think he said, was paying attention to where you're aiming. There's the next round. Well, those were all over the place, but my last shot was almost a bullseye. So another thing I was forgetting was to touch the line on my nose when I draw back. So those last good shots you see here are when I remembered that. All over the place still. I don't know. It's hard, everyone. A lot of work to do before I get and do any hunting. So let's not do this over the fire. So all inside there fits this grill. There's a cup in the pot. This is larger cup, but I usually don't keep it in the bag. It won't fit all in the pot and everything, so I usually leave it out. So yeah, pot. Or once the fire's going in this, or whatever you wanted to do. So I'm confused here. Maybe I'm being silly, you guys. I don't need this thing. That's not for this. Did I ruin everything now? I see flames still. That's for front loading when you have it in there with like a pot or a cup on it. Whereas of course you don't need to front load, you're loading from the top. In this situation, so this is the Kelly Kettle Trekker. It's the smallest size. It's a great different concept than what everybody's using. I overfilled it a little too much. It's got to be a little more under the line there, but she's whistling away. You'd probably take that whistle off and let it boil a lot longer if this was river water or lake water. All right. See, I put the water level a little high. All right, so you have to watch all the flames that would be coming out of there. And this chain helps pour it. Oops, I'm missing. So that's all you get out of it. 2 cups. Look at that. So I took this out and I cleaned all in there. I cleaned the flint and even in the back. I'll put some oil on there. Make sure that's moving nice. I don't think I like the way it was moving today. And this comes off just with the screw through that spot there. Oops, there it is. And, to take the barrel off. Push that. It comes out. That's it. Oh, that has to come out. This has to come out. Mosquitoes are getting me here. And then just so the reason I did that is I want to take this pin out. Oh, that's right. I didn't have a screwdriver that was going to work for that, did I? This is going to suck. And I wrecked it trying. Or was that something else? Yeah, jeez. Might have to just wait till I get home. That's all it is. It's got a hole through in the middle and a big hole at the back.